And hopefully this time that part doesn't get cut off because, like I said before, and I'll say it again, we're all part of the big metal family, and we're all the voice of metal, as far as I'm concerned. Tonight we are going to have some interesting tracks. It's about some of doom metal, but it's about something specific. It's like what happens when your mind becomes a stranger. And today we're diving into 20 underground tracks that map the systematic erasure of identity and memory itself. Your memories are fading, and the fragments left behind are the entirely unrecognizable. Welcome to the Voice of Metal, where we are counting down the 20 deep underground tracks dealing with the phantom limbs of identity. There you go. And just if you are a small band and you would like to be interviewed, I'd love to have you guys on here. So if you have one either locally in Colorado or someplace else, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. Make a comment in the messages. Also, I believe I've got my email address in the description on well, at least the last couple. So if you guys want to get a hold of me there, you can. I may not get to it right away because I might not see it. So I need to get that set up to where actually I can see it on my phone or desktop because I don't have that specific account set up on my phone to let me know if there's any new emails. So anyway, which I need to get done. Um, and before I get started, I don't think there's any new concert or news that I know of. I do know there's, I think, Lords of Acid's ending their uh, concert or has already. The Violent Hour has not yet toured yet. Megadeth, I think, currently is on tour right now. And I'm trying to think of all the other bands. I'm pretty sure probably more than likely Metallica, and some of the big name bands out there. Let me hurry and do something real quick. It always defaults to top messages, which is fine. But I want to see everybody's message if I can. So I gotta switch that. Anyway, so the first song on our list is "Eternally Lie." What is it? "Eternally Lie" is the name of the song from Infuri, which is the band that I got right here. They had some really cool shirts, and actually, I was looking on the one the website where I got this shirt on, and they have like a couple shirts I'm thinking about buying, and also cattle decapitation, which is really cool, and also maybe like a flag to put on the maybe on the door or something behind me. I don't know. We'll see. Which I have not bought yet. I bought lots of T-shirts and albums and stuff, but no, ain't not much else of anything else at all. Anyway, sorry. Getting back to the topic, this fast track uses crazy guitar lines to show a brain short circuiting as disease breaks down paths of thought. There you go. Lexicon. Oh God, Lexiconton. I think is how you say it. It's from Zenith Passage. It's from 2023. This technical song uses cold robotic like beats to show a person losing their ability to speak or use their own words. Let's see what number three, or I shouldn't say number three because it's all messed up. I usually try to go from 20 down, and it flip flopped it. A Darkened Horizon, Counting Hours is the name of the band. Um, from 2023, it's a slow, heavy song that perfectly sounds like the sad feeling when your oldest childhood memories disappear. It's kind of interesting. These are mostly fairly new songs that I tried to get on the list this time, so that we have some a little newer, instead of the older stuff like I had in the last couple episodes. The Dynamic Continuum from The Sunless, 2021. This track uses strange, uneven music shifts that describe a mind being twisted by someone else's cruel games. There you go. So if you're new to the channel and you've never been here before, please feel free to make a comment, say hello, or if you can, it's free to subscribe and like to the channel. I appreciate the like I saw. I appreciate that so much. The next one is Ghostly Shells from Somuri, I think is SOMUNURI, to make sure I don't screw it up, and you can find it easier. 2023 is a gritty metal track that sounds like a mirroring, looking in a mirror and seeing a total stranger looking back at you. So this is all the stuff that kind of reminds you of, making your memory disappear. Fading Identity, Mother of Graves, so it's 2024, a steep and sad song that captures the real pain of watching a family member lose their sense of self. And I'm sure we've all dealt with that. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? What? Dylan? Are you Dylan? I'm not sure. I don't follow. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, back to the list. Erasure of Self. I think I did that one. No, maybe not. Oh, Dreadnought. Yeah, 2022. This song uses flute and clean guitars to show a lifetime of experience getting slowly wiped away. Oh, okay. Well, the picture doesn't look right. So it's so small, it's hard to say. So, how are you doing, sir? Doing okay? Are you wanting somebody else to do that for you? Let's see here. What else? Chamber of Memory is Abstractor 2021. Oh, sorry, 2021. A dark, noisy track about getting lost inside the deep, broken rooms of your own dying mind. There you go. Static Manifestation, and it's convulsing, I think is how you say the name. It's CON. Yeah, it's convulsing. That's that. Okay, never mind. I want to make sure I got it right. 2024, the fast, chaotic track mimics the sudden panic of waking up with an absolute total memory loss. Good, good, good. Awesome. Synaptic Collapse is the next song. It's Ultra Rage is the name of the group. The song's from 2023. A brutal, heavy wall of noise that represents that the cold physical shutdown of your basic brain cells. There you go. Anatta, ANATTA, just to make sure I said it right. And this is Vas. It looks like Vape, VIPASSI. I'm not going to try to pronounce that one. 2024, an instrumental song with no words that use complex guitar works that show a soul falling apart. There you go. Dissolving Boundaries is a Psycho Nut. I think that's how you pronounce it. 2022. This building track details a mind being scrubbed clean and filled with a fake forced new life. There you go. Anyway, what's that? How do I know you? What do you mean? How do I know you? Are you sure? Maybe you're the wrong Dylan. I don't know. The void of personality, ocean of. Okay, this looks like ocean of steak. It's TSTAK without the E. I don't know. Who knows? 2025, a slow crushing track with a scary black space left behind when your traits are fully erased. There you go. Void of personality. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you put it down there, so that's what I want to make sure. Okay, I guess it is. Terminal DEMENTIA. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'll probably figure out later. Replicant 2024. Oh, okay, it's a different Dylan. It is Dylan. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's confusing me. Sorry. This erratic song captures the pure anger and frustration of a brain playing terrible tricks. I know so if you are Dylan of other source, which I do know a Dylan, but I know him from work, and I'm assuming that it was the Dylan from work is what I was thinking, but I could be wrong. But if your last name is that, it's not the right person. At least as far as I know. Anyway, sorry. Ego. Did I already do this one? God, I'm sorry. Um, Subconscious Amnesia is from Wormhole 2023 is a slamming heavy track about a human body's physiology forgetting on how to move or breathe on its own. There you go. The next song is The Ghost of Will from Altars 2022. A technical death metal song about every last bit of willpower trying to fight a fading mind. Um, Fragmented of Minds is an abstract illusion 2024 is an epic beautiful song that feels like watching the final pieces of your life history float away. There you go. Number 19 is Memory Fault from Piranha. I think is how you say it. Pyrrhon. Piranha. I think that's how you say it. Pronounce it. Piranha, whatever. 2024, this crazy, uncontrollable track mimics the exact feeling of a mental attack where your past looks fake. Actually, that sounds like it might be really cool sounding. If it does sound kind of like that, I would say something screechy maybe sounding, which I haven't had a chance to listen to the songs yet. This one I'm gonna have to spell this one because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Amnesia. No, it looks like amnesia, but it's not. It's Amnesia, and this is Marana's Rest. It's Marianas Rest. So you know, just in case. 2023, if I butchered it, which I probably did, the ultimate dark masterpiece about a mind that is now completely empty, quite and permanently gone. I usually have time to go down through some of these songs, but not all. I don't always have time, so I apologize. Okay, the tour dates that are coming up for some of these bands that are on the list, and Fury is one. Is Heaven Wept 2023. It's their album release tour. I guess they got a new album coming out, which I'm not sure if that's out yet or not. I'm assuming yes. Oh, you know what? I think it has released. It was released April 10th of 2026. So I think I've already listened to it. Heavens Wept. They're going to be in Dallas, Austin, Chicago, Denver, and New York. And I'm sure there's going to be some other cities involved with that. May through July 2026. Standalone headline dates, select supported regions. Okay, so they're not going to be all over the place. And it doesn't look like they have any opening acts right now, but that might change, or maybe they do, and I just don't have a list. The Zenith Passage, the European Vacation Tour is 2026. There you go. They're going to call it the Vacation Tour. They've got, wow, there's a lot of cities. London, Madagascar, Manchester, Glasgow, Dublin, Birmingham, Brussels, Antwerp, Paris, Barcelona, Milano, Prague, Berlin, Stockholm, and Helsinki. I think is how you say it. Who knows? The tour dates are from October 23 to November 21st, 2026. Arcus Spire is their opening act, and Crown Magnetor, and then Alepsy, I think it's how he says Analepsy. It kind of reminds me of something else, but I'm not gonna say it. They're promoting their datalism single, I guess singles it says from 2026, which makes sense. Following North America Devastation 2026 from Revocation is the name of the band that's going to be touring. From Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, St. Paul, Winnipeg, Edmond, Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, San Jose. That's kind of a pretty long, detailed, it looks like it's mostly North America into Canada, it looks like possibly. It's from September 11th through September 25th. Regional death metal support is their, I guess they're just local bands from the areas. They're promoting their upcoming 2026 LP. Mother of Graves is the next band. It's their Melancholic Devastation Tour, I think is how you say it. 2026, Indianapolis, Chicago, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Brooklyn. I'm sure there's other places that they're going to be touring, hopefully. August 14th through the 22nd, 2026, Regional Doom Support is another local band stuff. Where the Shadows Adorn is what they're promoting. So I'm assuming some of these, because they're so small, they probably have just local bands, not other bands. Piranha, I think is how you say that. Pyrrhon, just to make sure I do it right. Euro Tour 2026. They're going to be in um, Rottingham, Gothenburg, Copenhagen, Hamburg, I think is how you say it. And I'm sure it's several other European uh, areas. So from September 5th to the 13th, and their supporting acts is Devoid of Thought, and I think that was one of the other songs on the list. And they're promoting the What Pass Like Vapors tour. There you go. So that gives you an idea of some of the actual songs that are gonna be on that. Well, I should say tours for the bands that on the list, so you have them. So if you'd like to check some of those bands out, and I'll try to do my best after I get done to get a playlist available. I have been kind of doing that. I've been trying to experiment, trying to get something that makes it quick and easy, so that way I can just plop it in there and get it going instead of having to hunt them all down, because that does take a while to do, especially when they're smaller bands and they're not as well known. And it's just like the one band from I'm trying to think, the Black Sky Brewery. There was a couple bands that weren't even available, and I found out why. The one I can't think of, something of Light, I think is what it's called. Um, anyway, they changed singers. They had already had their songs done before that with the other singer, and this other singer had to take over because I guess some have more. I don't know if they quit or they had some bad things going on. I don't know the whole story. I can't get into details, so I don't really know. So don't quote me on anything. But something happened where they have a different singer, and she seemed really good. So, and the band was really good. But it's a local band, and also the other band, which Dr. Nez. I gotta talk to him, and also some of the other bands like uh, Black Pastel is another one, and that's a friend of mine's friend's band. So, and they're local, and they have they haven't even released an album yet, so they're really new. So that is one thing that you guys will have to explore and find out. They might have put some on Spotify right now and maybe YouTube Music, but I don't know yet. So you'll have to find that out. Or if I find out myself, I will let you all know. And that reminds me, I should send a message to my friend to ask them, because I never did get to ask them, have they gotten anything? Have they, sent? They haven't sent me a message or anything, so I don't know. I just told them to check out the page on YouTube and send me a message. So they might have sent me a message already. And I haven't seen it, because sometimes I don't always see all my messages on there, but I try to do that. So at least maybe once a week, and I usually wait a while, so that way, like on Thursday or Friday or someday before I start streaming, so that way I kind of can say, oh, you know, because people send messages throughout the week, so you never know when it's going to pop up. So anyway, so if you guys have any questions or whatever from Dylan or anybody else, probably not. I think this is another Dylan. I have a friend named Dylan. So when he said Dylan, it got me all confused. So it's kind of interesting, who knows. So anyway, so I think last time I had this on, somebody said, "Wow, that's a really cool shirt. I love it." Well, go check it out. Type in the band's name in Fury. It's Inferi. This one you can actually read. The logo is quite a bit different. It's really cool looking. It's very graphic, very sharp. It's not quite so like cow decapitation. But now the shirt that I'm looking at for Cattle is really cool. It's the Atlas album cover, right? But instead of having it like this on his back, he's kind of like facing more like this. And I forgot how I don't know if he's holding this with two hands or what, but it's really cool. It's a little bit different details on it, so it's got a little bit more in the background and stuff than the other one. I think it's got a like a ruined cityscape, and it kind of represents, I think, one of the songs on the new album and stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Different. I bet you it's anything else. What's that? Pride Month is Literature Month. Okay. I don't know. Can't say much. How are you? I try not to do the politics or anything else. You guys know it's all about metal. So, Um, anyway, and usually if somebody goes too far with it, I usually just, you know, kick them completely. And I usually have my moderators when I have them on to do that. Hey, I'm not gonna say one way or the other myself, okay? So I'm not I'm not gonna say one way or the other. But anyway, thanks for guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful night, and I hope you guys will do very well. And I will see you tomorrow night. And there might be a possibility I might do some other stuff later on, and on other things. Whoops, god darn it. Let's see here. Sorry. Anyway, I'll say good night, farewell, and you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you guys all later, and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.